Yeah, puppy child.
We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in week 9. Starting from the 5. He's brought down what looks like the 24-yard line.
Break the tackle, player. Break the tackle. This man got...
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play straight ahead. Long flat. First down. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be centered in bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler.
Now pressure coming. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him.
I got another dude. It's got another dude. I don't want to play, too. The 2nd rookie.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
18 Cardinal.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost them 5 yards. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. Trap 50, 79 Broncos.
And throw this from the gun. Stop his main kicks before he's able to...
Why don't you tell me who's back, man?
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You talking on the phone?
Come on. Set. Take off.
Give now to the running back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
The tackle by
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
He's going to throw it. Screen to the running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Go play action on 1st down. Has him ready to come back. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You can't expect explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Count.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Working now from the gun. Throws caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us,
Yeah.
how quickly they were up.
He's on the other line.
A lot of plays in a small amount of time.
I figured that.
That touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Everything good play. Okay.
Quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I guess so. Until that defense proves they can stop it.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it for a yard or 2 deep. He dodged the tackle. They stop him right.
Didn't mean to do that.
15.
He's too good at breaking tackles.
Return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
There you go, you said.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. 60 Eagles.
First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Foot contusion.
So some immediate revenge.
Need for him not to come back
I don't know.
at all.
What do you think? Is it going to take away the game from giving up that big run at fire play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender runs right at the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must have yet, Brock, but it's still pretty important that along with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going deep. Almost an opening drop kick, but he couldn't hang on.
I need you to come up with that, player. I need you to come up with that.
Commanders ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
They work against the blitz. Connection made. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A big play gets him 17 yards. And the Lions have 1st down. They've set it down from 37.
Cowboy 80.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Offside. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right direction. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. But when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
18, Romney, 8, let's go. 3, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, Buffalo 18.
Throwing on seconds. Hits him on the out. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end showing. He can stretch that field. It's a route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after is supposed to be right. Lions trying to earn 14 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Yo. Yo, that joint said you exit the game, man.
I didn't do anything, dog.
That joint said you exit the game, yo.
No, I didn't do anything.
I know what I did. I lined up in Hail Mary formation. And that's the end. That joint said here. That joint said here.
I'm self-destructive. You make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be.
That joint said here. Exit the game. You crazy with it. Baby, unplug the game. When I wink at you, unplug the game.
Yeah, I'm just 21-7. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, okay, so now I just tied it up or whatever. All right, man. You terrible.
Like that.
You terrible. You terrible, that joint. I just tell you what the computer said, man. I'll just tell you what the computer said, man. That's funny. That is hilarious. Come on, man. You running into my story time, man.
All right, bro. If we do this, I'm gonna do a face down. Like I said, I didn't do anything, bro. Seriously.
I should run your offense, but I'm afraid you'll recognize it.
I will.
I'm afraid you'll recognize it.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I got started in the backfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Chamberlain. That's complete to Ricky Colorado. And getting this chip high field is spotted at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now.
Okay. Well, that's a regular DC. It's funny that you got that. I don't have that plan.
What's that?
The Commanders Hell Fight Song. So I guess I must have like Detroit announcers.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Ford Field. Tailgate across the 20, taken down at 23 yards. Come on, set! 80 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! Dragon 60! Go! Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out right away. And this will be incomplete.
They
told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. Tell you what, that's exactly what they did.
I put that thing above everybody.
Let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Yo, you running some sort of defense, man? One of them, what you call them or something? Like is it stop or is it
Nah, like I'm running my regular defense that I usually run.
Yeah. You find out you got a dog eating his homework.
Man,
Yeah, you got something else to do, man. That's what it is. I see what's popping. I don't know.
But I know, like I said, I know, like they be like, all right, just start staples. And I've been using it before, but I've never had it like, you know what I'm saying, like do stuff like this though, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I know if you, you know, if it's not like one that's just regular, sometimes it'll do that. I mean, it did it for me for a whole year, man. It would do it, and I just had to stop because a lot of plays wouldn't upload some.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field.
That's why I asked if they did like an update or something. Because whenever they do like an update or something, man, it'd be on some other type of time. They bump all the stuff that they fix. They end up, breaking it again.
Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point.
And then it's another update, and then another update, and another update.
I believe just played this like back in the day.
Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Here we go.
Short pass, caught by this tight end. And they're going to bring him down just He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Check, Bobcat. Gravity line.
Sending him on the down. We're not going to cut the past the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Hey, that's a total number on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. To the left side, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down here in the red zone. They get 27 on the play. That is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He did well to shake off one tackle. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Working quickly here.
What is this? What is this?
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's going to work in there for a tackle here. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Stop low, 18. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Check, hurt.
Here he goes, third and long.
Good read.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Defenders in the
11-yard
area,
line.
they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Get it. 19, 18.
From the red zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Taken in by Lucas Gray. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All set to go now from the 35. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. That's the tackle. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready.
This is Gibbs on second down. That is exactly what he ran into the football. After one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurry on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cut 19, cut 19 Lions.
Third and short, Daniels. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought.
That should have been intercepted.
However, Brock,
Sure should have.
at least force this fourth down.
Sure should have.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. They were able to get 3 points.
If only my guy had his sure hand as yours.
That's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Was a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And work already half done. Thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as
Little
guilty
more
as
speed,
anyone
player.
so hyper-focused on offense and defense.
Little more speed, you might not have had that, though.
Special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Ready. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Jump off top by Isaac.
Bye-bye.
35, still got more room. And he did not get in. First down and the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up for first and goal.
Good read.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Gotta keep this one and go.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way, too.
And I think 2 things were in play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra points in right down the middle. And Lions take a 4-point lead.
7, Commanders 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin
Shoot.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
Look at that.
He fields it from the 8. And not a bad place for them to start. Up
Washington will
past the
take
30-yard
over 1st
line.
and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, it might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Gravity Lions. Reload.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Check. 18, trap 60. Go.
Play action now. Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to it. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Come on, Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty home way to wrap up our 1st quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here.
50 Bobcat. 3 reads. Ready.
And air it out on 3rd. Connection made. That's the rookie from Virginia. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
And the Washington 1st down.
Yeah,
Let's go now.
that's it.
Move it, 19.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just
You just had the blue one.
down to the 39.
The other ones you took this afternoon after at the table.
Right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air again. Daniels. It's caught. This is for Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he's got caught at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. He's got it. Oh, with body control to stay in and get the 2
It's a
feet
gain
down.
of 33.
That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. This one left for Daniels. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
So aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. They run. It's Krosky-Merritt. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall it up short.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here we go.
Gibbs. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Cavity Lions. Go.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brian inside the 20. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set up the 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw there on the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Bring it. 6.
They'll try and punch it in. Give him 4 yards, and that moves him yards closer. 2nd goal now for the 2.
That run now is put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
77 Wolf. Viking 18.
Setting up to throw. This is there, and he goes down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Let's go. 60 even. 60 even. Ready.
Now pass on 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play just loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Let's go now. Cougar like Warriors 17. Let's go.
He's going to try to throw for it. He's going to take this in.
I don't care. We don't care over here.
Second quarter lead.
We don't care over here.
So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this.
We got players who make plays.
There's going to be a back and forth football game. So a great job offensively.
Hey, mouse.
First half of play.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 11. Here we go. Strike. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot.
All right.
First down, okay.
All right.
It's incomplete.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hop, step, 19 tight. 19 tight. Seven Pirates.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
19 right.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Third and just 2 to go.
Cup 19. Red. 70 line.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's good for a Washington first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing. Keeping this offense defense on
It's
schedule.
second and inches.
All right up
At the
against that marker, but
39-yard
not there
line.
yet. It's second and inches.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And they make the stop. It was hit at the 37-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
17, 19, 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And they take him down right along the 30. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
30-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
And motion him out of the backfield left. From the gun, it's Daniels. So a pass block. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a
Final
gain of 11.
timeout taken by the Commanders.
That's good. For a
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Nice to see that
at the
connection, that
19-yard
chemistry
line.
working between the two of them.
Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready. 60. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the red zone now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial in the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
18. Pioneer. Ready. 60. 19. Tiger. 19.
Sticking to the air here. Goes down to 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
yards. That's another Washington.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Ready.
We'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes second and 9.
Second Pirate. Stephanie. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, second and goal.
19. Red. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap goal 80. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin score here.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal.
Hey. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That's awesome.
Right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
They've
ready.
got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
6.
Looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Here we go. Set. Trap goal 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
One final shot before the half. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room.
Washington
And a
takes
great
over first
opportunity
and
for this
10.
offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
He'll be stopped after just a few yards. And now coming out.
This offense is now running some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with very minimal gains.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Another stop. So it's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Put in 18, Rodwood. 8, Cowboy 80. Read the look. Come on.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Get it. Buffalo 18, 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, your offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
No, that's not what I did.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Looking slant, complete. And he is stopped just past that 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. That is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quickly try to get set again.
18 Cardinal, 8 Cardinal, 30.
Throw here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Pioneer. 19 Lions.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into his running back. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Oh, this game messing up. That guy ain't supposed to be over there.
Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't connect right
That guy's not supposed to be over there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Third down and
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Detroit Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's Cook. And it's another first down on this drive. This time they're in the 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice. And when you really get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Lions 21. Chase McLaughlin.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This taken from the 12. And some excellent field position away, and then that return a little close to the 40 before he went out.
Their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey,
Slot man motioned over.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Hurt. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Powering his way forward. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, check that. Streak. Hey.
Another one for Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. He's been stronger all game. This one's quickly mocked up.
The guy's hard. He's really good.
Video in the football dictionary.
Really good.
That's it.
On the set.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
60 Bison. Ready. Let's go. 19 Charger. 19 Lion.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's completed right side. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing
It's
30.
a gain of 27 yards.
Now come up on 1st and 10.
Commanders first down. A gain of 27 on the
Cowboy
play.
80.
First down, Washington.
70 Ranger. Go.
Daniels now. It's his running back. And they take it out, which means his offense set for 1st and goal.
Just gain of 27 on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to Getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught him. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage.
Washington.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 31, Lions 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18, run with it. Bronco lead.
Throwing now off the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep left. So the snaps and play with them. They get 2nd down. He already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Ready. 18, 5 in. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. 65 catch. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Lions.
I see you blocking coming from over there. Keep you in the block.
They're going for this. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Washington first down. First and goal, Washington.
So we hit the end of the third